Hello, guys. So, this is the first episode of the Yeah and the podcast where we're going to have five people in here today discussing a series of topics. So, for those of you that didn't watch our test run, what we have is seven people that cycle around and do different episodes of the podcast. And we talk from just about anything from the latest game to a political scandal. So today we're going to be doing around the 1 hour or maybe a little bit less episode we're going to release every week. And today we're going to be playing the either.io game where we have to choose between two prompts and say what we would choose. So we have here Rico screening the latest dilemma. So what do we have here?
Would you rather be an albino or be a ginger? And there's a caption, no sunlight, please. So,
Hmm.
what are you guys thinking?
God, I'm thinking ginger that ass.
Because albino you get burnt on like in the sun, right? So
Yeah,
that kind of sucks.
I'm
and
already an albino, but I'd rather be a ginger as well.
I think albinos have like vision problems, right? Because their eyes are white.
Ginger master race, okay, ginger master race.
I'd rather be an albino.
Really? Why?
I just don't like gingers.
But albinos like pink or white.
I didn't mean it like that. I'd rather be an albino than a ginger. There's not.
But
Wait,
you're
do we
gonna
have
have
a
to use
racist
like
in our ranks?
you're gonna have to use like 100
This
sunblock.
guy said that albinos had like eye problems. Like
But
that's,
it's true.
that's
It's
not
true.
even.
It's true.
What do you
Because
mean?
they don't have pigments in their eyes, so they're like albino alligators are like super blind. All albino animals have terrible vision. That's why they're
Wait,
like
so
so rare.
albino people are now animals. That's what you're saying.
Well, we're all
Damn,
animals.
yo.
That's what I mean is we're all animals. And like, and
Alright,
it comes
alright,
to
alright.
that. Sorry,
It's a
so
terrible
we're going
question.
with ginger, right?
Yeah, ginger. ginger.
That was a horrible
Ginger,
question to
it's
start.
ginger.
Yeah, that
Ooh,
was
the
awful.
world is
Okay,
right, Kara.
so,
The
yeah.
world is right.
No,
We can look
albino
at the
rat
comments, but
masterpiece.
I don't really want to do that. So, okay, ooh, this one's good. Would you rather prevent 9/11 or prevent the deaths of 3 people you choose?
Yikes.
This one's pretty good.
That's basically
I re-
choosing between yourself and like hundreds
Yeah,
of people. Then.
exactly.
Yeah,
I rather prevent deaths of like 3 people I choose because like I have nothing to do with 9/11 honestly. Like, even though I
Honestly,
would save
really?
I honestly
Damn.
agree with that. And keep in mind that like 9/11 honestly, like although it was obviously tragic, it stimulated a lot of progression. Like
Yeah,
all the like
true.
movements and all the like developments that it led to, and also like I don't know, I sort of feel like US is a lot safer because of it. Or a lot
I'm
more
starting to think that our podcast is sponsored by Al Qaeda. No, but
Nah,
honestly,
nah.
from like I think from a realistic perspective, I would 100% choose preventing 9/11. It's like hundreds of people over just three. Like these are
Yeah.
children and like people's daughters and mothers and stuff. And not only that, but like I feel like the consequences it had for the world and the United States, stuff like the Patriot Act, which like the United States uses to spy on its citizens and like the wars it caused, I would 100% choose preventing 9/11.
Yeah, I agree with
totally
that,
agree, but like on the, like kind of playing devil's advocate, you could choose to save someone really important. Like you could choose to save JFK or any like important historical figure that
Mm.
was assassinated, um, or just like this is kind of a hard question, kind of a hard question because if you think about it, Albert Einstein died of old age, right? But if you prevent his death, does that mean he's immortal, or is he just gonna like die at a later
a day after.
Conspiracy theories.
So yeah, but I definitely
That's a good one.
prevent 9/11. I think I'd prevent 9/11.
Yeah.
No, but it's interesting. Maybe if you'd saved like three people who could have like maybe prevented 9/11, then you'd be not only saving 9/11, but you'd be saving that extra person.
No,
Yeah,
but then
that's a
like would we be changing history? Or would it just like would whoever died like spawn in like today?
Yeah, that's true.
Spawn in. I think 9/11 is like inevitable, honestly, because the Taliban was so strong at the time. Like even if like 9/11 didn't happen, I think something would happen at some point, which
That
would
is
get
true.
the same consequences.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Maybe even
so.
something worse could have happened.
Yeah,
You
true.
know?
that's
But
true.
I think generally, if we're not thinking about it too much, I prevent 9/11.
Mm-hmm. I
So
agree.
what's our consensus here? I'm clicking whatever has the most votes.
Pick
I
9/11. I think
9/11,
everyone.
I'd go with
9/11, sure.
9/11 as
Yeah.
All
well.
right,
Yeah.
so we're going with 9/11. And wow,
Damn,
okay,
that was
looks like
close.
Yo.
Wow.
we were off by
We were
just
in
a
the
bit,
minority.
but yeah, that's a pretty interesting question. Um, would you rather
This
be
one's obvious,
Wolverine or
honestly.
would you rather be Iron Man? This is a fun one.
Oh, I think Guy would prefer to be Wolverine for some reason. I don't know why. I
Me,
just the way I know you.
Iron Man, Iron Man, 100%. You're rich.
100%.
You
Okay.
Really?
control a
Big
bunch
time,
of
Kata.
technology.
Big time,
Uh,
Kata.
Because you're a big DC fan. You're a big like
Mm.
Batman fan, right? And I thought that
Wolverine
you were
is
like,
Marvel
oh,
as well.
Batman.
Wolverine is
Ba-
Marvel, yeah.
yeah, I know, but like Batman is just like so badass. He's like,
Mm.
oh, I like all of the traits that I have are from like being a normal human, right? Or and
Hmm.
I thought like Wolverine was just like
But
kind
Wolverine
of in that sense.
is
Hmm.
practically immortal, right? Like
Yeah.
he when was he born? Like the 1800s or something? Like
Hmm.
he's yeah, he's really he's well, he's not immortal because sadly he dies in Logan,
Never watched Logan.
um yeah, but but like he lived a long time. Um yeah, he's but so like I just read the caption here, metal skeleton or metal suit. Would it be Wolverine
Mm.
like without the metal stuff? What is it called?
Oh yeah,
Um
the bone Wolverine.
Wood
Titanium, not
suit,
it? No.
it's
something
a
like that.
fictional metal. Yeah, it's a
Damn, I
anyways,
forgot.
that metal or without the metal? With the metal or without? I think given the caption we would have the metal skeleton.
Hmm.
So I think I'd pick Wolverine to be honest.
I
Ah, but
think
the
Iron
metal
Really?
Man.
suit's pretty fucking cool, honestly.
No,
Like
but if you
fly
think about it,
around like
Yeah.
the whole day.
hmm but if you think about it, Wolverine is kind of he's technically immortal, right? If he hadn't been like beat up a lot, he could have lasted forever. So
Yeah.
you're basically choosing between like having a shit ton of things as Iron Man and being super famous and controlling a lot and like being really influential, or being immortal but being persecuted and all that stuff. But you're still
I
immortal.
rather I rather live a normal lifespan with money rather than an
Mm.
infinite life with like suffering like Wolverine does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
agree
pretty
with
valid
that.
way to say.
Iron Man, Iron Man, Iron Man.
Right, so
Iron
Iron Man.
Man, yeah, for
Yeah.
I
sure.
would also pick Iron Man. Yeah.
Oh, I choose Wolverine, but since we all pick, yeah, most people picked
Oh,
Iron
yeah.
Man. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. All
Hmm.
right, next one. Would you, as a leader, would you rather be loved or be feared?
That's a really good one.
Yeah,
Loved, honestly. Loved.
yeah,
I would
be
agree.
loved.
Loved.
I'd rather be
Because
feared.
feared, really.
Yeah, it's more empowering. Um, it's definitely like complete opposite of being loved, right? Obviously,
Hmm.
but I feel like if you're feared, it is easier to control the population. And really, what you want to be as a ruler, you want control over the people. Because if you're loved, there's always gonna be hate towards you. I think there's always gonna be that one guy who's trying to like assassinate you,
Yeah, you're never
right?
gonna be loved by everybody.
Exactly. And I feel like if you're feared, like not exactly if you're like in a police state, but like if you're feared, like it's easier to control.
Like the
I,
same
I
way
Yeah, I
you're not
agree.
agree.
gonna be loved by everyone, you're not gonna be feared by everyone. If you're feared by the majority, there's still gonna be a minority that's gonna rebel, and that's how dictatorships end. Like if you're
Yeah,
loved, your reign or your whatever vision you have for the world that lasts forever. That's my opinion, at least.
Yeah, I
yeah, and
agree with
I
that.
think your image of being like this great leader that was loved, it will like if you think about it like in the history books, everyone sees the leaders who were feared as like, oh yeah, he was a tyrant, he was an awful person, whereas the ones who were loved, they're like, oh yeah, he was a like man of the people, you know. So I'd
Yeah.
rather go down in the history books as a good leader, like loved. Yeah, I'd say loved.
And
Hmm.
just think of like the people. Would you rather love your leader or fear him? I
Yeah,
personally like to like my president. You
yeah.
know.
So I'm guessing be loved would be our
Yeah,
choice.
be loved, I
Yeah,
guess.
All
be
right.
loved.
Sure.
Yeah,
Ooh.
82%.
That's good.
Wow.
We got the majority.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather have a lisp or have a lazy eye?
That's good.
A lisp, a
Uh,
lisp, a lisp, a lisp, a lisp, a lisp.
A
Really?
lisp is the thing that
You
the
pull
Joker
your
actor has.
S's, right, or something like
Ah,
that.
okay. I thought it was
I
This
think
thing in your mouth.
I
A
think
lisp.
I'd rather
Lisp.
have a lisp because
yes.
you can go to speech therapy and maybe get that.
But
I
technically,
mean,
you can get eye surgery.
yeah, you could get eye
Could,
surgery
I guess.
or whatever it's called for fixing lazy eyes.
Mhm.
Generally, I think Lisp is easier.
Lisp.
I'm
Yeah.
already not that good
Yeah,
of a communicator, so it wouldn't really change that much for me. But yeah,
I pick the
I think
lisp
it's
more.
also more entertaining.
Really?
Not to pick on Lisp people or people who have
Lisp
Lisps.
people.
Sorry.
On my lispers now, on my lispers out there.
On my list is out there.
But like I feel like it's like funny to have a lisp. So you could use having a lisp to your advantage. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like
I
having a
Mhm.
lazy eye would just make you kind of weird. Having a lisp, you could like
Yikes!
I can see a stand-up comedian having a lisp and using that as part of
exactly,
their show.
Mhm.
Yeah.
exactly. It can be used as something good.
But I think it's
Yeah.
kind of harder to be respected if like you're gonna give a speech and you're like, so I think the vision for the future, like I don't think that'd
Yikes.
be as I don't think that'd be as good.
No.
Yeah. I can understand why. Yeah. So repeating have a lisp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I choose
Yeah.
half a lisp either way. Yeah,
Right.
the majority.
Majority of people, yeah.
Woohoo.
Right. Would you rather castrate a
Oh my
lamb
god.
using only your teeth or
What
wrestle a
the?
territorial 8-foot alligator by diving on its back? Wow.
What the fuck?
This is tough.
So
Working
it's
with
either
Mike
throwing your pride
Rowe.
away or throwing your life away.
Yeah.
Working with Mike Rowe. Who the hell
How
is Mike
long? How
Rowe?
long would
I
I
want to
have to
Google
wrestle
that.
the alligator for? Like a couple of minutes or like hours?
Well, I assume.
Dies.
The death.
Yeah.
To the death.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
assuming it's
that
gonna be
honestly, like not be sus or anything, but castrate a lamb. Like my life is not at risk if I do that.
Oh my god.
You're giving oral to a lamb.
Yo.
Okay, chief.
I'm not sure that would be the term that you could use for castration, but
I would honestly wrestle the alligator. Like,
What?
What?
so
Bro,
you
you'd be
dude, no,
cut in
I'd be
half.
destroyed. I'd be
Kinda.
completely killed. But dude, it's so
you
disgusting. Like the
put
other
him and you
option.
break both your legs. So that's all I'm saying.
Gotta just bite some
Both
nuts
both
off.
these
Kind of
options are
badass.
horrible.
I'd rather wrestle the alligator or crocodile,
What?
whatever. I think so, dude.
You'd rather die than bite off a lamb's dick? I'd 100% choose the lamb one. I'd
Castrate
100%
the
choose the
lamb?
lamb
Castrate the lamb, dude.
one.
It's clean. It's
This is
clean.
hard.
We can bleach that shit.
Imagine getting foreskin blood in your like mouth.
Okay, chief.
Okay.
All right.
Imagine getting your legs chopped off by an alligator.
Let's just move on.
No,
Let's
that
just move
doesn't
on.
Let's
matter.
move on.
We
It's
gotta,
just
no, we
solid
gotta vote.
option.
We gotta vote. We gotta vote. We gotta
Okay.
see the percentage.
I say lamb.
Lamb,
I
How many
say
people say
lamb.
alligator?
I say alligator.
I'm gonna say alligator too. So,
Yeah, alligator wins.
What?
so wow,
Let's
most of the people
go.
voted alligator.
I'm really surprised by that.
I mean, to an extent, you could be wearing like protective gear as well. Like, what if you're like wearing like a super suit or something?
Yeah, if you're
But you could
Wolverine,
also-
you're immortal,
Exactly.
so you just kill
If
the
you're
alligator.
Wolverine.
Mm.
That is that
But you could also have, like-
832,000. Is that
Yeah.
percentage right?
I'm
I
not.
think it
I'm not
is.
gonna. I'm not gonna
Yeah, I'm
bust
not
out
gonna
the
do it
TI
now.
84 right here, but I'm just gonna guess it is. Right. Anyways, let's move on. Would you rather have no fingers or have no
Ooh.
ears?
But having no
Ears,
ears means
easy, easy.
you're
Ears.
deaf, or it means
No,
like
no.
you literally like you just have
There's
a hole where you listen to.
there's like hearing aids that for people that don't have ears. I've seen that before.
Ah,
So
definitely, yeah,
I
definitely
definitely
no
have no
ears.
ears.
Cause like
Yeah.
you
You
can't
have
like you
fingers.
can't recreate your fingers. You can't get this movement.
Or
you
at
know?
least like perfectly, you
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, no ears.
But you have to think how an underrated part of who you are, like physically, aesthetically. Imagine your face. Like your ears are a big part of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. for sure.
It also look very weird.
Yeah.
But I still go. I still go for taking out my ears.
Yeah.
Fingers are
anyone-
way too essential, honestly. Like
100%.
ears are obviously essential as well, but like I don't think you can compare both of them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
mainly by having like fingers like yours, bro. That's some good ass fingers, kinda. Gotta show us some tricks. Show us some tricks. Gotta
Show
show
some
us
I'm
tricks.
good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Do the thing. Do the
Do
thing.
it, gotta
I'm
do it, gotta
good.
do it.
Do it. Yeah.
No, your thumb, do it. Oh my god. Do it with your thumb, do it with your thumb, do it with your
Like
thumb.
this.
No more.
This
Oh
is all
my
the
God.
90-degree angle. A 90-degree
Over
angle.
90 degrees.
having flexible fingers is like so good.
I don't even know when I don't even want to know
I
what
don't
to
even
use
know,
them
yeah.
for.
Your fingers are terrible.
Yeah.
Moving
You
on,
grab
would you
something
rather-
and with the other way, I see.
Like it's like harder for me to break my fingers, right? If they all bend a lot this way, then like I'm not gonna break them easily.
Mhm. My fingers
True.
literally like.
Right.
Alright.
Next question. Would you rather be 4 feet tall or 8 feet tall? Now, I'm not really
Jeez.
sure how much
8.
that is, but so
8.
feet to cm, is that what we
I
want?
think it's like
or-
either 1 meter or like 3 meters.
I
so
th-
you're either 120 or you're 240. Damn,
My god,
you're-
that's so
that's-
tall. That's
that's a
so tall. 8
um,
feet.
Yeesh.
8 feet. 8 feet, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I also think.
I mean,
8
yeah,
feet.
because just your height would already like land you into an NBA team. You know, you just be like, you just roll up to the court and be like, oh, you're the
Foot guy.
whatever, and then you're like, yeah, that's me, and then you just play. You know, so I'd rather be 8 feet tall.
But you
But I
just spend the
think,
rest of your life bumping your head into like into like doorknobs and
Yeah, and
having to
imagine
sleep
like
with
finding
having
clothes.
sleep in
Yeah,
beds like all crawled up.
or you can get stepped on by everyone else because you're a midget, kinda.
Or you can't reach the light switch. So yeah, I'd rather be 8 feet tall. But like,
Yeah.
if you'd also be like a celebrity, right? So
Mm,
yeah,
that's
well,
true.
I guess for
Um,
both cases, you'd be a celebrity.
Really tall people. I think I might be really wrong about this, but I think really tall people, like really tall,
They
can
live
have like
less.
heart diseases and stuff
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's harder for your blood to get all across your body. I might be
Mhm.
wrong about
Wow.
this.
I think that's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
might
good
be true.
point.
So are we settling on 8 feet
8
or
feet. 8
I
feet.
I
think
would
8
I
feet
would go
tall,
with
yeah.
4. I would go with 4.
It's fine.
Why?
FK, he's already short. He's already used to it.
So I'm already 4, so it's all right. I'm already used to it.
4'1"?
Oh,
Yeah, most people agree with us. So
Ooh.
right,
we have
moving on.
majority, so that means we're right.
Would you rather eat a quarter or eat a chapstick?
What's it?
Sheesh.
Quarter. I'm assuming
Yeah.
you mean a coin.
Yeah, a coin. Yeah.
I'd rather eat a chapstick, to be honest. Cause
The chapstick is a lot like thicker. It's a lot like longer
well,
than a
yeah, but like,
coin as
don't you
well.
put chapstick on your lips? So I'm assuming that like it's safe to consume. Whereas a quarter,
No, but-
like, don't children literally die from eating quarters? Like,
Yeah, it's like
or
a shit
putting
ton
them
of
in their mouth.
disease.
Yeah.
Does your stomach like digest the metal, or like does it come
No,
out?
I
You just
think,
shit it out.
I think it's passing through. Yeah,
It's
you
gonna
just
be
get
like-
shit
A
out.
quarter, kind of
So
just.
it's gonna be really painful.
Literally,
It's gonna
no,
be really
literally
painful.
just like eat it as if it was a pill, like a big ass pill. Just like I don't know, it's sort of just kind of chapstick, bruh. It's like
it's gonna be.
oh
It's
my
gonna hurt a lot more
God.
coming down
Quarter, yeah.
because you're eating the
Quarter.
plastic too.
Quarter.
Yeah, quarter.
But the
whatever.
quarter, yeah, you know what they say?
Wait,
Quarters,
you're
like,
eating the
it's got a shit
plastic?
ton of disease.
Quarter a
with it.
day keeps the doctor away.
Just imagine it coming out the other end, though. Imagine,
Mhm.
imagine how it comes out the other end, though.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And you
It's
choke
gonna,
with
it's
it as
gonna
well.
pop.
You're gonna,
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
You're,
nah.
you're gonna be a Gatling gun if you eat enough of them.
I'd go with quarter, honestly.
Quarter.
Yeah.
quarter,
Yeah.
quarter.
Yeah, right. I'd eat a chapstick, but yeah,
What minority?
nice. You guys are all the minority, yeah. Just pointing out that number, nice. Okay. Anyways, next question. Would you rather slam your hand on top of a thumbtack with a half-inch pin, shoot yourself in the top of the foot with a nail gun? All right. Now, what do they mean by half-inch pin?
yeah, what's the half?
No, it's a pin that's like half an
Half an inch.
and then you like slam your hand into it, and then it goes into your hand.
Almeida did that once when we were eating
Oh
fondue
my
at Omar's house.
Yeah, but that's
That's
half an
gonna
inch. That's
hurt.
half an inch.
Oh my god.
That's not.
Half
That's
an inch is
that's
not-
less. That's less than half an inch.
Half an inch is not too much as well.
Wait, and the other option is shoot yourself with a
Chew
nail.
yourself
With a
on
nail
top of
gun.
the foot with a nail gun.
Cara, nail
What's the
gun's
size of
bad
what's the
as
size
well.
of the nails?
It's a big ass nail in the nail gun.
Yeah, it's pretty big nails. I'm assuming. Oh, guns, nails. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
that's
chance I'm
that's
shooting
I'm
myself
slamming
with
my
a
big,
nail
hand.
not
gun.
gonna
I'm
lie.
slamming my hand.
I'm slamming my hand too. Yeah.
I'm stabbing
Get your
my
hand out, like
You're
take it out,
right.
put a band-aid, wait a couple of days, like it's chill.
Yeah, and you're good. Shooting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose
never
like
gonna be able
movement
to
to your
walk again.
fingers and your like foot if you shoot yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
still got the majority there.
Yeah.
Definitely rather not shoot myself on the foot with a 50 cals.
Yeah.
Would you rather shoot a shotgun or shoot a handgun? Right.
Yeah.
This is a pretty
What?
bad one. Like none of these are.
Gotta
are
skip
know
this
what?
one. Skip this one. Gotta skip.
yeah. I'm just gonna skip this. Would you rather swear in every sentence forever, constantly have your hand down your trousers?
Swear, 100%.
I mean, I think I already do the swearing.
yeah.
No, but imagine
This
like
is-
talking to your teacher, cara. Like, yo,
Well, but
You
think
motherfucker.
already
about
know
what
you
your
got the
condition-
your
Important
thing.
About your condition.
What if you're
where
meeting with like
Yeah.
the president?
Yikes,
you
cara.
have if you constantly have your hands down your trousers, like you can't go near kids and stuff. Like
Yeah. Imagine you're visiting your kid's school. You got your
like
hands
you're
Dude,
legally
down your
not allowed
pants.
to be around kids.
They instantly put you in a pedophile list in like the US or something.
You have to
you'd be
register in
thrown in
sex
jail.
offender
You'd be thrown in jail.
immediately.
I mean, you could be thrown in jail for either both of these. But I think
Mm.
the swearing is less
Swearing then,
impactful.
yeah. Honestly, swearing.
Yeah, swearing.
Hmm
Yeah, most people agree.
Easy.
Would you rather have all the phobias known to mankind, have to
Jesus.
slowly skin your family and pets alive? Yo, this one's heavy.
God.
Yo,
What the?
Whoa, cara.
Dude, not
Got it.
joking. The second you said that, my fucking cat just meowed outside my door. So I have to go with
He's
the phobias,
begging.
man. I can't.
begging.
But
Cara,
you're,
the
you're,
phobia
gonna,
is
you're also
you're
gonna be scared
literally
of cats.
scared
You're
of
gonna
like
be scared of
breathing, cara.
everything.
You're literally
you're gonna be
scared of
scared
like
of
breathing.
everything. You're gonna be
Imagine like
yeah.
hydrophobia. You're
can't.
scared of drinking water and like
I
saliva.
can't
and
kill
stuff.
my pets. I cannot kill my pets.
Skin
So
your
you kill
family,
everyone
cara.
you've ever
Skin
known?
your family, nossa,
No,
cara.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I would never like skin my family alive. So
Let's see
That
all
like skip this
phobias.
one, cara. Skip this one, cara.
yeah, this one's heavy.
No, no,
This
no,
is
no.
bad,
man.
We
cara.
gotta
This is
choose. We
These are
gotta
the
we gotta
hard
look at some of the
The
phobias.
hard ones are the best ones. We can't just skip
Hold
it.
on. Phobia. Let's see if there's a list. Common. These are the common ones. Would you have every single one of the like
Fear
phobias
of blood,
Being
of
alone,
Fear
water,
of height, flying, spiders
snakes,
pretty common.
animals.
Thunder and lightning, being alone, confined or crowded spaces.
Yeah, I
Fear of
have all
blood,
the
water,
phobias.
fears,
But
snakes,
these are the
fears of
only
animals.
Wait,
These
it
are-
also
these are
has
very
phobia
few
of
of them.
being alone.
Fears of names, fears of beards, fears of clouds.
You're
fears of
literally
ice,
scared of
cold.
everything.
Yeah,
Fears
of
of
men,
clouds.
flowers, society, being touched, number,
Fear of society.
disorder, perfection, failure, bacteria. Well, yeah, okay. Gravity.
It's 'cause, like, It's things like
Everything,
you're
literally
gonna be scared
everything.
of being with people. You're gonna be scared of like one example.
Being
Is you're gonna be scared
alone.
of being with people, and you're also gonna be with like being alone. So you're always gonna be scared.
Yeah,
But like you
that's what I
can
was gonna
like.
say.
But I think after some time, after like being exposed to something like being alone, I think you can get used to it. You know, you can overgrow it. But I don't think
Nah,
your family can
but a
regrow their
phobia.
skin.
A,
Yeah,
a phobia isn't just a fear. A
You'd
phobia is
literally
like
be this guy from the movie. Whereas skinning your family alive is pretty messed up.
And your pets.
Yeah.
And your pets.
I'd be the
I'd go with
Disney
all the
version of
phobias.
Waluigi.
Have all the phobias, honestly. Have all the phobias.
yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
Easy.
I can see why most people agree. Alright, would you rather always drive under the speeding limit or always drive over the speeding limit?
Under.
Under 100%.
Under.
Yeah, because that's it's
under.
not a crime, right? Like,
It's gonna take
Nah,
a
yeah,
while to
seriously.
get
I
anywhere they
mean,
want to
yeah.
go.
yeah, you're just
Yeah,
No,
like
but-
a while, like a while.
But keep in mind,
Under
they could
the
always
speeding
like get
limit-
like an Uber or something. Honestly.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
the same goes for the other one as well.
Yeah, but like, nah.
But you'd always be like getting stopped by cops and stuff, and
Getting
Getting-
arrested, basically.
yeah.
under the
Get 80.
speeding limit could
So
be
many
like
fines.
only 1 kilometer
Yeah,
per
it
hour,
could be
like
like
under.
like 0.1 under the speed limit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad. Pretty
Seems
obvious.
really
Oh
easy.
wow.
Oh, what?
Damn.
I think maybe we also don't none of us drive yet, so I think maybe there's something we're missing, some kind of nuance or experience thing that we might be
Maybe.
missing
Yeah,
here.
because really the speeding limit isn't really like it's pretty low, like in a
Yeah.
lot of places. Like
Yeah.
there would be like highways where the speed limit is like 60 or like 65, which is stupid.
Kilometers.
But I wonder if what they mean by under the speed
Yeah,
limit
these are
is
kilometers.
because like isn't there like a minimum speed you can drive at, which is like half the maximum speed? So I wonder if they mean like under that, like if it's a road where you have to drive 60, you're driving at like under 30.
I think they just mean the maximum, because usually
maximum,
when you
yeah,
say limit,
probably,
you
yeah.
mean the maximum.
Yeah, all right. This was pretty controversial apparently, but we thought it was easy. Would you rather be infertile or have a child that passes away before age 5?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, cara.
This one's
It's really
hard.
tough.
Yeah.
Both are the same
No, no,
thing,
no.
honestly.
What do you mean? Yeah, be infertile. What do you mean? What do you mean? Of course. No, no, no. Yeah, I get it. Cause then you can have a kid after the
can't.
one that dies. Yikes, cara, that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
Honestly, have a kid and
Bruh.
then like when it dies, I'll have another one.
Super well for 5 years. It's better than not living. It's better than not
The
living.
red option is just the blue option with a slight delay of
Yeah.
No,
5 years.
no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because you can have a kid after the one that you have like passes away.
Yeah, so you could just have like 15 kids
Afterwards.
at the age of
Yeah.
like 3 or something.
Well, like, what's
And
the
then
point?
make
What's the
do.
point of, like having children? Like, have a child, then kill it, then have it die. Sorry, and then like have another one and have it die.
No,
Like,
no, no, no.
what's the
It's
point of
not
this?
all your children are gonna die. One of them is
Oh,
gonna die.
okay.
Well, yeah,
okay.
just one of them is gonna die, right? That's still.
It's only the first
Oh,
Yeah.
one.
so the
a
next one is
child.
lives.
See,
But like,
yeah.
imagine
So you can
giving
just have a
birth to a
kid,
child
throw him in
and
the
being like,
dumpster, and then go back to your normal life.
Yeah. And then have another kid.
I guess, but like being like imagine like birthing the child and be like, yeah, well, it's 5-year expiration date, and then just living with that.
Expiration date, cara. Cara, just tipo, literally just abort it and then have another one, tá ligado?
That.
Break the system, cara. Break the system.
So what are we choosing?
have a child that passes
I
away.
It's
guess-
gonna be
I
1
guess
month.
the one that passes away.
Have a child that passes away big time.
Right? Yeah, I guess I'd go with that choice too.
We're gonna be killing one of their children.
Oh
Yikes,
damn!
cara, yikes.
Well, we're not parents, so
Equality.
we
Yeah,
also don't know.
I mean, I guess you don't understand. Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah, because having a child die is so sad. Imagine, like,
Yeah, it's
Yeah, like think
Oh
about
my
like
god, yeah.
having a pet for 5 years and
It's
then
gonna be
you know,
devastating.
like if that's devastating, imagine like your child.
an actual
can see why.
kid. Yeah.
All right, that was pretty grim. Would you rather shotgun a beer or funnel a beer? Wow, this one's.
Gotta just skip this one, cara. Honestly,
Just
skip
yeah.
this one, yeah.
Yeah, there's no point.
Would you rather be Napoleon
What's
or
shotgun a
be
beer?
Julius Caesar?
It's like
Wow.
popping a hole in the beer can. I think.
This one's
What do
pretty
you guys
hard.
think? How did Julius Caesar die again? Do you guys know?
Did he get stabbed by one of his like?
Yeah, he got stabbed by
something
the
like that.
entire
Times or you
Senate.
die of disease.
Ah, yeah, they all stabbed him. Nah.
He got stabbed 400 times by his
Ah,
best
well.
friends.
And Napoleon was poisoned or something, right? Or no?
Well, Napoleon
No, I
was
think
like
he died of
sent
old age.
to die in like a random
An island, yeah.
No. Okay.
I think yeah, he just died of old age.
But
yeah,
like,
I'd rather be
wait,
Napoleon.
wait, be Napoleon? Is that assuming that like he follows the exact same path, or like we have the power to do whatever we want?
No,
with
I
as
think
the-
I think we
point.
follow the same path. I think
Ah,
we-
okay, okay. I think Napoleon, honestly, probably lived such a like I don't know. Julius Caesar probably lived such a better life because he had everything he needed, you know. Like,
He did
But
have
did-
the
did he
Roman
though?
Empire.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but he was stabbed, right? I
Yeah.
don't want to get stabbed, bro.
As a kid,
I mean, probably Napoleon because he lived in a more recent age, to be honest. And
Yeah,
probably living back there, but back then when it was like Roman times, would probably be really shitty.
Yeah, Napoleon, big
I'd
time.
rather be Napoleon too.
Imagine not having basic sanitation, lol.
Damn, a lot of people disagree. I mean, I guess Napoleon was like pretty bad as a whole. Like, you know,
And Julius Caesar, well, it's not like he didn't have basic sanitation. Rome was very advanced for the time, but still.
yeah.
Yeah. Move
Right.
on.
Let's go into the next one. If you had to marry someone, would you rather marry same gender attractive person or marry opposite gender that's beyond ugly?
What the beyond ugly? It's like, oh my god, what is that, cat? What is that? You're like, I don't know.
It's a tough one.
It's a test of faith, cat. It's a test of faith.
But like, if you're already gay, then this is a pretty easy one, right?
I mean, yeah, but none of us are, so
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
not a pretty easy one.
I
Marry
mean,
an
speak for
opposite gender,
yourself,
dude,
Omar.
Damn.
No, I'm joking. Probably, yeah, probably. I don't know, dude.
Because
Beyond
it depends on what
ugly.
you consider ugly, right? I
Mhm.
think it depends. So, marry an opposite gender.
I think opposite gender that's ugly.
Yeah, me too.
I agree.
Right, so I think this is a great place to like stop doing the either.io thing, and let's go into our next topic that we kind of decided upon debating, which is what is the best Call of Duty Zombies map? Now this kind of goes back to the discussion we had last time, but I just want to hear it out. What is your guys' favorites?
I sort of feel like Origins is gonna be on top in this one.
One
However,
hundred percent. One
however,
hundred
there
percent.
are a couple other ones that I would like to point out.
You guys love Origins? I really like the Rise and
Yeah,
Drop.
their
I
Eyes and
I,
Drac was
I
one of them.
yeah,
Rise and Drop
And
is my
then
favorite.
the most underestimated zombies map of them all, cara. Buried, cara. Buried
It's
was
good. It's
the
good.
shit, cara. Buried was
Yeah, Buried is
different,
awesome.
cara. Introduced such a new concept to the game, cara. It was so nice.
yeah, Buried was really interesting to play and just had a lot of dynamic. Yeah.
Also like the most hated zombies map, Transit. It was the funnest one. It was the funnest one.
No way. No way.
Leaving your friends
I
behind in
don't
the
think
bus
so.
and then like
I
killing the
I
little
think
golem
that
guys that popped up out of nowhere, cara. That was
I
so
think
The
we could,
face
funny.
we could
crawlers.
see
That
a
was so
transit
funny.
remaster. If we could see a transit remaster, I think it'd be
That'd be
really
good.
good. Because
It's because
the
Transit was last gen, right? So it was
it
like
was
horribly optimized as well.
PS3, Xbox 360. It was awful,
Yeah.
and like one of the things was that it couldn't load in the whole map at the time, so that's why they needed the bus to
The
be
the
super
fog,
fog.
yeah.
slow and all
Yeah,
that fog. I feel like in the modern consoles, like PS5
it would be amazing.
and
It's the
whatever the
biggest
Xbox is
zombies
called.
map, right? Transit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
biggest
pretty sure
zombies
it
map
is.
ever.
Probably.
Hmm.
Wh-
But I'd say
what other
probably
ones are
the
good?
game with the best. I think the game with the best zombies are probably the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 DLCs. We got stuff like Mob of the Dead. We got
Mob of the Dead.
Origins. We got Buried. We got
Yeah.
everything that's
Nuketown
good
Zombies are
in
Ah,
the
but
pretty
you
good.
series.
gotta
I
you
think.
gotta respect the Guard Crovey, the Ryzen
Guard
Drac.
Groovy,
That's
right?
pretty
Those are
good.
really
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
But I don't think they
Yeah.
compare. Yeah,
Mm,
Mob of the Dead
yeah,
and Origins are like the big boys.
the
Guys,
best.
what
The big
about Black
boys.
Ops 1 zombies? Come on. Kino
It's
der
alright.
Ooh,
Toten.
Kino.
der
It-
Yeah,
Toten.
Kino is pretty
It's a
good.
classic.
It's
It's
good.
not
Zombie.
high quality, but it's a classic. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
would
very
honestly,
say
good.
honestly, like thinking, actually properly taking a look at it, nah. Like it's only good for like the nostalgia. But like
Mhm.
But
thinking
if you
about,
play it like on Black Ops 3, where you have like all the new features like
Yeah.
goblins, it's pretty good. I
yeah,
even want to say like the giant is pretty fun.
the Giant's pretty
Uh,
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Black Ops 3 engine. I say
Honestly,
that.
honestly, in terms of like gameplay and like creativity purposes and the storyline purposes, Origins would be the best in my opinion.
100%. 100%.
Oh,
Because
I
you have to
disagree.
think about it. They were so innovated when they came out.
Yeah, yeah.
But what were you
True.
gonna say?
I think that Zombies in Spaceland had the best
All
had the
right, all
best
right.
story
That's funny, Kara. That's
out of
funny,
all.
Kara. That's funny.
Because like it didn't focus on like hardcore storytelling. It focuses on like having fun with like the gameplay. So I thought it was pretty good.
So you
And
probably like
introduced new
Nuketown
mechanics.
Zombies.
Yeah, Nuketown Zombies. Yeah,
Nuketown Zombies, Kara. What?
It was really just a party kind of thing because
it
you could
was.
edit the
Yeah.
rounds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that big.
A lot of people say that the Eisendrache is just Origins for Black Ops 3.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
But
I
because
agree.
like for staffs, for bows,
Yeah,
the whole like Easter egg
Yeah,
part, it's
really.
also like in snow, both of them.
but the map layout is completely different.
Oh yeah, it's not
The
even
map
close.
layout
Yeah,
is
but the
It's not
story
even
is also
close.
completely different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are our thoughts on? And I don't know if anyone has I haven't played Black Ops 4 Zombies that
Me
much,
neither.
Yeah,
but
me neither.
No, me neither.
what are our thoughts on that? Like
I
from what I've
played.
seen, what I played, I did not enjoy it at all.
I
Yeah, I
actually
heard it
played
was
never
pretty
played
bad.
Black Ops 4
I heard that like you
Zombies,
sort
so
of
I
like
have no
spawn
say.
in with Jug, right? You need 5 hits to die, and that I don't know how I feel about that.
You spawn
Mhm.
with 4, and then
What about the teaser in Cold War? What do you guys think about that?
That was very interesting. I thought because I think they were changing it up like how they tried to do with Black Ops 4, but they're changing it up for the better. So like because my thought of it was maybe you would probably start the game and everything would be in pitch black darkness in that specific map, and that'd be so fucking interesting. Just like never knowing where the zombies are coming from, where your friends are, and then you guys have to find each other, and then when you
I
turn on
think
the power, everything's all right. I think that's just like adding these new factors to it. I
Yeah,
think it's awesome.
one of Mr. Waffle's theories. We
Saw
all
that.
watched his
Yeah.
videos, or his video right now that he basically went over every single frame of the video that was just released.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of his theories was that you like carried around a flashlight and you would looking around like the map,
for power. Yeah.
scouring for
I
power,
think that's a
and everything
horrible
was
idea,
darkness.
honestly.
I actually
To be
really
honest,
like that idea.
I also agree with Gibro on this one. I don't really like
Really.
that.
Yeah,
I
I
Because
feel
in
like
agree.
that
Call of
would be
Duty, in World War II, they did this with a map where like the map had fog. Like every like 5 minutes, it would have really intense fog where you couldn't like see anything until it
yeah.
was like a meter from you, and that sucked honestly. Like trying to see the zombies,
Oh,
it
but
sucked. And in pitch black darkness, I think it's gonna suck as well.
I think they wouldn't do that. You'd have a flashlight so you can kind of see everything ahead of you to like, well,
Mhm.
obviously a certain extent. But
Mhm.
I think that coming from Black Ops 4, they might add in jump scares, and like the last frame of the video is a zombie's like
Yeah.
jumping on you, right? So seeing
Yeah.
this like more scary, not really scary, but like creepy zombies concept would be really cool. I'd be really
Yeah.
excited to see that.
Yeah, no, I would 100% agree because like they've been doing like a very similar formula for a long time. They tried to change it up with stuff like Advanced Warfare, which was meh, and they tried doing that with Black Ops 4. But I think that like this could be something that could be positive. I think it's worth trying out at least.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, I think that the flashlight, if it's done correctly, it would be like really cool to see. We don't even know if this is a feature for real, but if
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was,
Yeah.
I
it could
feel
just
like
be the trailer. Yeah.
yeah. But if it was, I feel like if it was done correctly in a way that it wouldn't really hinder your like field of vision or like anything to an extreme amount, because I think that zombies is already in an arcadey mode. It's not really realism. If I wanted to like scour the night with a flashlight, I would probably be looking for that like in the campaign or something. But
Yeah,
that's just
true.
my
What,
I agree.
what do you think about? What do you guys think about seeing the monkey bombs in the trailer? Like,
Oh,
what are the
nice.
thoughts on
The fact
just in
that they're
general
not gonna
that?
change like a couple of the core aspects of the game, like I enjoy that. That it's not gonna be like a completely new thing.
I've always loved the monkey bombs. I really enjoyed to see them back.
Yeah, I think that was
Um,
just a sign from the developers.
What
Like,
do you
yeah,
mean see them
we might be doing
back?
some new things, but like,
they're in always they're
Yeah,
in
the
all
monkey
like the
bombs were
they're
zombie
in all
always
games
games.
has
there.
monkey
No,
They're
yeah,
bombs.
not.
Well,
that's
They're
the,
always there,
their
but in
face
different
changes a lot,
formats.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah, they
little
just reskinned
The
ornies.
them.
ornies,
I like
but that's
specifically the monkey bombs. I think the monkey bombs are like the OG stuff. You know,
Uh-huh.
it's again with that nostalgia factor that we mentioned on the last episode.
Yeah, I also
But
think it's
I
a sign of continuity from the whole like Group 935 and
yeah
Oh yeah,
Modern
because they have
115
that blue
stuff,
hat.
all that. Yeah.
yeah. Well, we
yeah.
don't know if the story's gonna be carried out, but if it is,
It's,
then I'm
mhm,
also excited to see that. And if it's not, I'm also excited to see that. So
mhm.
What's the best not DLC, sorry, Easter egg for zombies and like all the maps in your guys'
like
opinion?
cutscene. Yeah, damn. Alright.
Like the best
I
one out of all of them.
kind of want to see like Origins, the whole like
Origins,
Primus, like
100%.
all of them holding up the staffs. But I want to see that the best Easter egg to do, or maybe their Ice and Dry because it's so easy. Like it's just, it's
I
something
actually
that.
enjoyed a lot Gerd Crovy's Easter egg cat. It's so complex and so
Yeah.
like tense in some parts where like everything's at risk that like it makes it pretty fun. But honestly, like the Rising Drac is it's easy but interesting because the boss fight Origins, like the boss fight isn't like it's not big, it's a big deal at all, but
Yeah.
I like the cutscene a lot. Origins cutscene is the best one. where like Samantha gets called to like the other room and all the like minifigures of all the like characters. That's so fun. But yeah, so I think cutscene wise, Origins, gameplay wise, maybe the Rise and Drac or Guard Crovey.
So if you had to see it from a general perspective, what do you think is the best game that has the best zombies maps?
BO3 probably, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
I think
BO3.
BO3.
Because
Yeah.
they made the Ascension Easter egg, if that's what it's called.
It's
In fact,
because in Origins they were in Origins though in BO2 they were sort of new to this whole cutscene and Easter egg thing. Like it
Yeah.
was always there, but like they were still developing it. But like
Yeah.
in BO3
Shadows
there's
of
so much
Evil.
more work put into cutscenes
Yeah.
that it's so much more enjoyable.
and then
Yeah, the zombies mode of BO3 was perfected. It was. I think zombies mode of BO3 will like forever be eternal.
Yeah.
Like it will
Yeah.
forever hold that spot where like, wow,
Especially
this was a
with-
great game for zombies.
especially with PC and the whole modding thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like you were saying as well, they have the whole DLC where they remastered some of the maps. But like, what if you just look at the maps when they came out? What do you think? What do you think they have? What game do you think they have like the most original maps, some of the most impactful maps from the time of their creation?
Mm,
No,
Honestly,
then
impactful. Obviously Origins because that's what gave start to all the other maps. So it would be Origins because it literally like revolutionized this whole like Easter egg and all this concepts, which were then perfected in BO3. But Origins
Yeah.
started it
Mhm.
all.
the thing about Origins, it's really based on its story, right? It's like, oh, it introduces the story of zombies, but in a gameplay perspective, in like physically map structure, and I think like for you know how he mentioned like its advances for the time. I think Kino der Toten is far up there. I think Kino der
That's
Toten
true.
has always held like a top second for me on zombies maps, and Der Eisendrache was top first because just the experiences that I have. But I think Kino was a really good map. Really,
Something
really
else,
Mhm.
something
I
else
would
I'd also
say-
like to mention is considering the Origins intro scene, which was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was probably the best one. In their Eisendrache they got lazy. They sort of put like a little cartoonish thingy. Like nah, they got
Mm-hmm.
Origins was
100%.
the shit.
They got even lazier in Black Ops 4, where like even the Easter egg cutscenes are just animations. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. But dude, watching the Origins cutscene as a kid, just
That was
dancing around to
insane.
the music with it, like Nikolai with the axe, the other guy with the katana. I'm forgetting their names now, but it's like
Takio.
it was so awesome. But I think it was disappointing, like watching and then playing, because like there was no katana, there was no axe,
Yeah.
there was none of that. Yeah, but I still loved it anyways.
Dempsey with the huge machine gun on top of the tank. That was the
Yeah, that
shit.
was that was
Yeah.
awesome. That was
That
awesome.
All right,
cutscene
all
is-
right. So for the final say, what would you guys say was the best zombies map overall?
Map. Okay.
I vote Origins.
Wouldn't-
I vote Origins.
100% Origins. Yeah. 100%.
Transit,
I still
bro.
play it until this day. I played it like
Transit.
yesterday.
All
I
right.
think it's I think it's a stronger Eisendrache for me, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd say the Eisendrache.
I see your points on
have a
Origins,
tie.
but I love
I'd say Origins is second for me, but just the ease of playing the Eisendrache is number
All
one.
right.
So we have a tie, and Gibra's opinion doesn't count because he chose.
Because it's horrible.
Exactly. Exactly. All right.
Have you played any of these two maps, Gibra?
I've never. The thing is, because of BO3, I played the Shadows of Evil, and I almost did the Easter egg, but I never played the other maps because they like integrated the other maps the DLC pass, and I never bought the DLC pass. So that sucked, honestly. If it was
Yeah.
free, if the DLC was free, I would definitely have done all of them. But I
Do you
never
know
got to
anything
play.
about these two maps that you would like to add or something?
And I don't know, honestly. Like I watched you guys play the Easter egg, but other than that, I never got to play them because I just hated like buying DLC and stuff.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's
It's a pretty
understandable,
cheap
to be honest.
move.
All right. So for the
Yeah.
final say, we got a tie. I believe this podcast episode number 1 is coming to an end. Thanks so much for watching.
We hope
Anything you guys
you-
would like to add?
We
See
hope you
guys next
have
time.
enjoyed our little podcast here.
Yep.
Mhm.
We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah,
Bye,
we
guys.
really enjoyed it. Make sure to come back next week. We got another one coming next week.
All right.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
See you, bye.